39.5 miles, 2 hours, 16 minutes, 3 slices of pizza that time on the Neokyo all-nighter in McCurry Islands on Zwift. I think McCurry Islands is probably my favorite world to explore. Welcome to episode 16. Friday's bike ride is done. Training for my first full Ironman. Everything's going well. We are almost at the end of this week, and we will see you tomorrow morning for a long run. Good morning, brisk Saturday morning today. We are up early because best friend from college roommate, is getting married today. It's 6:21 a.m. Been running since a little after 5 a.m. You know, I thought I could just split this up, but woke up and was like, nah, gotta send it, man. Gotta get these miles done. Don't split it up. Get it over with. Hour 45, 12.16 or so miles at an 8-minute, 38-second per mile pace. Took that one a little easier because I'm gonna be on my feet all day, but it felt good, kept the heart rate level most of that run. That is it for week 2, I believe, of build phase 3. So let's go over this week's numbers real quick. We ran for 3.5 hours for 24.95 miles. We did about an hour and a half of weightlifting, did about 3.5 hours of biking for 61.29 miles. And lastly, we swam for an hour and a half for 4,250 yards, which is about 2.4 miles. For a total of 10 hours and 30 minutes of training this week. Solid week, feel good, feel strong, gonna recover well this weekend. We'll see you Monday morning. Good morning, happy Monday. It's the beginning of week 3 of build phase 3. I am extremely fatigued, as you can see the numbers. 40 minutes of weightlifting. I could not go the full 45 and do it justice. I was just kind of going through the motions, not really executing any lifts very well. So I'll have to make up some time later on this week. 45 minutes of swimming for 2,100 yards. It was a very good weekend. It just was not a very restful weekend, but I'm still glad we got the work in. Start off the week strong with the Monday morning workout. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Morning, 19.9 miles or so on Zwift this morning. Desktop wasn't working, so I had to do it on mobile, and it never adjusted resistance. There were times where I was pedaling pretty hard and pretty quick, and mileage per hour barely changed. My wattage would change, but my speed would still stay slow. So I got to figure that out later today. That was a bit of a bummer. I don't know how accurate the stats are on that, but 19 or so miles, hour 15 minutes, 15 minutes of running, 1.75 miles, about an 8-minute 32-second per mile pace. To work, go get your work in Tuesday morning. I know I speak a lot about having a callous mind, and by seeking out discomfort by choice can better prepare you for whatever life throws at you. And recently I was listening to a Nick Bear podcast, and he he stated, your true test of character is how you react to the hard things you didn't expect that were gonna happen to you. How you react says everything about the person you are, the person you're becoming, and just your overall true character. He went on to further summarize that we need to choose to do hard things because it facilitates growth, adaptability, and resilience. So yes, you should sign up for that race, even though you don't know how it's gonna go. You should set that goal, even though you don't know the outcome. In fact, if you don't know the outcome, that's an even higher level for growth and resilience. Because if you've done something that you've done before, take me for example, many marathons, a couple marathons, I know the pain, I know the hard work that it takes to do that. But when it came to ultra marathons and this Ironman, I don't know what it takes. There's a huge unknown of this entire training program, and if I'll even finish the race. So whatever it may be that has that unknown, signing up for a race, applying for a job, might be scary because there is that unknown. You don't know what it's gonna take. You don't know how hard it's gonna be. But that unfamiliarity and the whole reason to sign up, to choose, and to try is because of what you learn along the way, the growth that comes with it. It's something that can't be taught from other people. It's something you can only learn from yourself. "10 miles at an 8-minute 43-second per mile pace, almost an hour and a half. I need to do a few extra minutes this weekend to make up for that, but just feeling a little under the weather, fatigued and tired today. Still got the work in though." Good morning. We are up at it early. I got a work conference I got to get to. So 50 minutes of weightlifting, 1,975 yards of swimming for about 45 minutes. Still feel a little under the weather, getting better. Needed to get the work in and take things a little slow. That is it for episode 16. We are almost to the end of week 3 of build phase 3. So consistently at 10-hour training weeks. Definitely feeling the effects of this phase as the days and the weeks goes on. So build phase 4, which is the final build phase before all the peak phases begin, it's probably gonna be one that definitely takes quite a bit out of me. As always, thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting. Appreciate every single person that does give some sort of encouragement and tells me about the race that they're doing. So if you're doing something, keep at it, stay consistent, get the work done. I will see you in the next one.